Basketball game. Nothing more than we expected. You know, we watched their game against Loyola Chicago. It's almost the exact same kind of game. They're outstanding, and you get down the stretch in a tight game. They're just so balanced and so good at finding the right matchups. They're just really good at it. Really experienced. They know their personnel. And they just really, when it got down to down the stretch in a one-point game, they really exploited our mismatches. Just did a great job of it. We didn't do a great job executing when we were mismatched defensively, but you just got to give them credit. You got to give their coaching staff credit. You got to give their team credit.
Questions?
Jay, did you see sort of these kinds of offensive struggles back when you scrimmaged North Carolina and Virginia?
A little bit against Virginia. And not Carolina. We made all our shots. You know, we just made everything looks good when you. I think we made 27 threes that day. So then everything looks good. But we have to learn when our shots aren't going in that can affect what we do on the defensive end. And just going to have some nights. I thought we got a lot of really good shots, just missed them. But that you have to be able to do other things, like get some offensive rebounds, which I didn't think we did a great job of that, and get to the foul line. I didn't think we did a good job of that. So you just got to be able to do those other little things. We're just not there yet. We got to get there.
54 points, Jordan Barnes 2 nights ago. Talk about your game plan on him.
I thought where he really hurt us was we got overextended on him trying to take away his threes. He drove the ball, and just went right by us. He made some big plays driving the ball, got to the foul line. He's a good player. He's not just a three-point shooter. He proved that tonight.
Phil, where do you see the problems in sort of getting a rhythm right now as a team?
We're trying to work out a lot of chemistry things with our team. It's a lot of new guys. We're just trying to get more turns of playing with each other, trying to figure out what we like and spots get open. And then on defense, it's the same thing, just trying to play together more and trying to figure out things together.
How shocking was this to you right now?
Not that shocking, to be honest. They're a very good team. We're still a young team trying to find our way. So you come in with the guys like that, older guys that can really play well together. So you can lose anybody any given night.
And I guess I'm wondering, I'll ask you, Collins, as a back-to-back, obviously getting taken out by Michigan. I mean, what's the frustration level right now, and where do you see Max know that just got to get better?
Definitely on the defensive end, just communicating more, playing together more. I think right now on the defensive end is where we need to focus on the most, getting stops down the stretch. But yeah, just defensively playing more together.
Jay, clearly didn't play tonight in this last game. Is he out of the rotation, or why?
No, we just we're just trying to bring the young guys along. We were trying to, I always want to get those young guys in, and it was close. And and then you get down the stretch and you try to ride it out with the older guys. Hope you can get through a game. Get the young guys more experience in another game. I always want to get them in, and then when you look at a game like this and it didn't turn out, then you wish you would have got them in. It's just the way it goes sometimes.
Can you think about it? At what point was it even halftime where you said, "All right, I'm living and dying with my veterans"?
No, it wasn't until maybe we got down in the second half, or got tied in the second half, which is actually pretty early in the second half, that I said, all right, we got to try to grind this out with some guys that have been in close games at the college level, because they're a really smart, experienced team, So I didn't want to put the freshmen in a situation where a team that runs that offense like that so well, even our experienced guys, we didn't handle it well. So yeah, I think it would have been really tough on the freshmen.
Because with the older guys not handling well, did you consider just giving them a chance to see if maybe they could handle it well?
Definitely consider it. Definitely. you just got to make that decision during the game.
Hey, Colin, how do you feel defensively the past couple games, especially doing the switch?
I definitely have to be better guarding on the ball. I'm gambling a little bit too much, but then just doing what we do defensively, just playing as a unit. Definitely just have to get better on the defensive end.
Coach Eric only had 8 points, shot 3 for 14 from the field. What do you guys have to do as a coaching staff and as a team to get him more involved and get him some cleaner and more efficient shots?
Yeah, we have to find ways to just get him different looks. You know, I thought he got some really good looks at threes, just didn't make them tonight. You know, and got to get him in position to get to the foul line. You know, he didn't shoot any free throws. We just got to figure that out. We, as I said, I thought we got him some good looks tonight. He just didn't make them. You know, and it's not. You know, it's never one thing. That's part of it. But you can have some nights like that, and you find a way defensively and get into the foul line, get some rebounds, and then you say like, hey, we won. You know, with Eric only getting 8 points. You know, we're not doing those other things right now. I'm more concerned about that.
It's easy after one loss to say, okay, we gotta learn some things. But I mean, right now it's not really about that. I'm not saying you're starting over with this group. So you got veterans, but is this a different sort of practice experience maybe than you expected to be in?
No. I mean, you start over every year. You really do. You start over. Now, sometimes you start over and things click real quickly, you know, because you have veterans. But we always talk about that. You know, we've got to prove ourselves every year. Even though veterans come back, they're different people when they come back. They have different roles. So we knew this was going to be tough. You know, putting this team together. And getting this team to execute together, right? And getting everybody's roles, you know, like Phil's saying, just know where people are. Like, we had 5 guys on the floor, really only 2 of them had ever been on the floor together at the end of the game before in a tight game. So that's just something we have to grow through, you know, and we can turn it around. We have to understand how much work it takes.
Phil, what do you feel like is your responsibility as one of 2 starting seniors, and what do you feel like you can present to the underclassmen? And as Coach was saying, you're one of the youngest teams in the country.
I got to do a better job of showing the team what Villanova basketball is on both ends of the floor. I think I didn't do enough job of that today, and we came up a little short. But I think it's just going to be a year where we got to learn and how to be Villanova basketball players, and we got to start with me and E, and then come right down there from Colin, Dada, and Jermaine. But I definitely think more of a leadership role. I got to take a step forward.
Jay, you had 44 threes, they had 22. Is 44 a little bit of an over-reliance on that?
I don't think so, Mike. I mean, at the end, that's probably a little skewed because at the end we were just jacking threes.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's still a lot, but I know what you're saying. It's the 44 is a little exaggerated, but before the end of the game, I didn't think we took bad threes. I didn't think any non-shooters took threes. I thought we got good looks, man, and didn't make them. And sometimes you have nights like that. Like I said, you just have to find other ways to get it done, get a stop. You know, we could be sitting here and we get a stop at the end, or we make a free throw here, or get to the foul line, and we say like, hey, we found a way. You know, it's that close. So I really think that's where we are. That's how we're going to approach it.
What was the thought process behind
Last question, please.
The end of game or the end of regulation play for football pass was?
End the game football pass. Wow. We're just trying to get to Eric, you know, our best athlete in front of the rim. We had 2.3 seconds. We thought he could come down with it, and and have a second to make a shot or make one pass. We actually caught a break. We got a side OB, and we we had a shot at it. They defended it really well.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
We'll let Furman in here.